This is old Mr. Kent, and this is Saturday morning. It's actually yesterday, and my son and my grandson and my son's wife, they've been out working and working on the lawn. Before I flew this flight, my son did a lot of weed eating, so you can see how well trimmed everything is around there. And my grandson ran the riding mower and did the front yard and the backyard where there was any grass. It's not growing very fast, but it grows enough that it's real spotty. And so he got rid of all that, and so the yard looks pretty nice. And then he decided he would work on these antique barrels that they've got just for decor on their back porch or backyard there. And wooden barrels, when they're filled with liquid, that's what they were made for. They do just fine. But after you let them sit a while and the wood begins to dry out and shrink, then those hoops that are around the barrel, as you can see on the one he's working on right there, the lower one has fallen off. And so because the wood shrinks and so the hoop just falls off. And so he's putting those back on there like they're supposed to be. And then my grandson was over there filling the other barrel, if you noticed, and to put water in there to swell up the wood a little bit. And by the way, just so you know, just in case you care, that little hole in the side of a barrel is called a bung hole, and that's where they fill the barrel. By filling it there instead of from the top, you can get that barrel totally free or totally full of liquid. Now here's the goats, all right? A month ago, I put up some little videos of those goats on the day they were born. So now they're a month old, and just for fun, my son's wife brought them into the backyard so that they could eat some fresh grass. And so that's what they're doing. And look at that protective mom. Look at that. Now watch what's going to happen here, because I've seen the video. You see that cat, that black and white cat? She's not about to put up with that cat. Very protective and a good mom. So anyway, back over here to the barrels. If you filled it up from the bung hole, then the barrel was totally full. And so as you'll see there, my grandson is filling up that barrel and to swell up the wood. And my son is just putting the hoops back on. Okay, and the wooden parts are called staves, S-T-A-V-E, and they're cut just special so that they have a taper on each side towards the end. And somebody invented that many, many years ago. In the meantime, while I was filming that, actually when I was getting ready to fly the drone, our neighbors walked by on this road, and I thought, I wonder where the neighbors are by now down the road. And then also those two guys on motorbikes or motor scooters or anyway, they come riding by, and so I thought, well, I'll follow them down and find where the neighbors went. And in the meantime, as you know, if you've been following my channel, I no longer have a website. It got old and died, and it was too old for the new servers, and I just couldn't get it to work. And it would have cost a lot of money to pay somebody to do it. There's so many things. And as they come together here, when they come to a stop, it looks like it's a father and son, just out riding for fun. Son almost tipped over his bike. And then further up the road there, you can see our neighbors. And so I thought, well, I'll ride up past the neighbors and see if they can recognize the drone flying overhead. The Mini 3 Pro has very, very quiet props. And so a lot of people don't even know that it's overhead. I'm up about, well, less than 100 feet, but probably 70, 80 feet up above. And so here they come down there below, and we'll fly over them, and then I'll check with them later because I haven't talked to them since then. See if they recognize the drone going overhead. So anyway, I wanted to get up and fly my drone because, you know, it's kind of boring if you got a drone and you don't go out and fly it once in a while. And it was a beautiful day. And so as we come back in, now that black and white dog that that the mama goat is going to protect from, that was a wild dog. And then somebody captured it and trained it. And then my son and his family got it. It was a nice dog, but it was wild. And so it kind of grew up or started its life out in the wild. And we're going to take one more look over here at how the barrel hoops are coming. And then you'll also notice the other barrel that my grandson was working on. He's got it straightened out, and because there's no plug for the bung hole, all the water's coming out all over the place. So anyway, they're not quite got it done yet. They're still working on the one there where they're standing, but they'll get it done. And they just worked together on Saturday and had a good time, and it's fun to watch. So I want to thank you for watching my video, and God bless.